So, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're driving down the street and it's a public street in a neighborhood, right? And people who don't live in the neighborhood park on this street where there's parking spots to go and walk on this walkway that is public, right? So these people park. I'm clearly coming down that street, clearly not intending on stopping because, hello, there's not a crosswalk, there's not a stop sign, and you're standing almost in the middle of the road, and I'm either expecting you to, A, move back to your car like a polite person would and let the car go, or B, run across the road like a fucking idiot, or stay in the middle of the road, part C, and I would have to stop. So I'm coming down, and they're not even crossing the road. He sees me coming. His wife's about to cross the road, and at that moment, I'm slowing down because I'm like, okay, well, you picked late, but all right, I will slow down and stop as you are now in the middle of the fucking road. And then he points at the car, and she backs up. So I'm like, all right, I'll go. Thank you for letting me go ahead. And so I thought he was like, being polite. Go ahead. We're the people, you're the car. Cars going faster than people is more work for the car to slow down than for the people to hold off for 1 fucking second, right? Okay. Well, and then he just like makes some hand signals or something like, this idiot, or some shit like that. And I'm driving away, and I see him in my rearview mirror still signaling like at me, the car, like, I'm like, she was in the middle of the road by the point that I started slowing down because I was going to stop because I thought you would just fucking cross at that point, but then you tell your wife or whatever that there's a car coming, so you like yank her back towards the sidewalk. So I'm like, okay, so you're letting me go. Thank you. I appreciate it. But then you're mad at me for going. I'm like, did you expect me to slow down and stop and stare at you and wait for you to slowly cross the road? Is that how entitled you are? Hello, the world does not revolve around you. Doesn't revolve around me. Doesn't revolve around anybody. It's a world. It just revolves. Isn't that right? I'm dog sitting. So, I don't understand that logic of being mad at a car for going forward when they have the right of way. And they do. It says watch out for pedestrians. It doesn't say, like, you can be polite and let them stop and let them go, yeah. But as a pedestrian, I'm always polite and let the car go because it's more of a nuisance for the car to stop and wait for this slow person to cross than for the person to cross or stop and for the car to go because the car's faster.